Well, hello everybody. Happy Saturday. It is a warm day here in my part of the world. I've been running fans and air conditioner all day, and for the stream I've got the fans going, so hopefully you can't hear that. Definitely turned off the air conditioner because it's like right there, and I think it would be pretty unwatchable or unlistenable if that thing was going. As you can see from the weird looking pig man back there, I have updated some of my mods and data packs. So the better animations finally got updated for 1.21, so I've got that going on. Got sodium and some other things just for better overall look. One that I'm really hoping gets done soon is the dynamic lighting mod that I use, because I think it just looks so much better when you're caving and that kind of thing, but it's not done yet. Replay mod got updated, so videos will have more time lapses and things like that. Hello, welcome to the very start of the stream. You might be first. Yeah, just kind of giving everybody a recap of what's going on here. Today we're going to spend time in the Legacy Let's Play world. Just get a couple of things done, and probably spend most of our time in the end working on that end project. So, like you do. I wanted to look in here, because we haven't been over here in a long time. I've got... You have some paintings. I'm going to grab those and throw those in Ender Chest. Got a clock that we got as some loot. I should probably make an item frame while we're over here, since we have so much leather. And that way, when we get to the other parts of the world, utilize those. You in the Ender Chest. I have been slowly working on episode 199 of the Legacy Let's Play world, and that's going to be the beginning of a world tour. The world's gotten so big that I think it's going to take a couple of episodes. So, that has been fun to work on and revisit some old builds and things like that. Let's see, what else did I want to do? Oh yes. Up here, I have kind of our wall of fame, all the people who have suggested builds and things like that. I've added a couple of names, and I want to get more glow squid ink. Usually, there are some glow squids hanging around out here. There's like these subterranean caves. We luck out here. Not so far. Nope. I have yet to make a glow squid farm. I think it would be doable, because the mechanics for their spawning are pretty predictable. Weird and laggy over here. Oh, hello, pufferfish. Well, so much for my glow squid plan. Fly around and maybe come back from a chance to spawn. It's interesting, I just started the new Empire Let's Play series, which is sort of a villager-focused Let's Play. And obviously I back up my world because I'm a organized and nervous person. I don't want to lose everything. Oh, I don't know where I am. Where am I? I went a little too far. But my my backup for the new world compared to this world is teeny tiny. Here we go. We're within beacon range now. This world, I think, is just over 3.5 gigabytes. Hello, squid. No. And my new world, I think, is right around 100 megabytes. Pretty. There they are. See, I knew they'd like to spawn here. But yeah, this world, 3.5 gigabytes. I was thinking about doing like an upload, letting people, you know, download it for themselves. 3.5 gigabytes. I'm not sure where I would put that. Plop. Weird visual glitchy stuff going on there. See that better animations having a little bit of a hard time. COD looked great. Okay, now that we got some glow ink, let's head back up here. It is a glowy day. Perfect. So, yeah, there's a lot of folks up on this wall of fame here, and all of these people suggested builds or things for the world, and once I built them, or started building them, we added them in. But then we moved away from this base, and there's a couple people I didn't get to add yet. So we just got started on the amusement park, which was suggested by Auntie Nick. So welcome to the Wall of Fame. Sasuke Devil suggested the Nether Monument, which was a massive undertaking and kind of opened up a whole new area of the world. So you get to go on the Wall of Fame. And then Eddie suggested doing a recap of the Let's Play world in a world tour format, so you're going to go on the Wall of Fame as well. A couple more spaces up here, so we'll see what we can do with that. Okay, now that we've got that done, let's put these in a place where I will be able to find them again. Perfect. Let's see, what else have I got on my to-do list? That. Yeah, I guess let's run over to the end. Do I need anything else while I'm here? Am I smelting stone? I was not. I can always come back. So yeah, the weather lately has been very, very warm. Everybody seems to be getting it lately, just these big heat waves, which aren't great. You know, they do these weird storms and stuff like that, and in this part of the world we get a lot of wildfires in the summertime, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen this year, because it's really unpleasant when it gets real smoky and all that. Eddie, hello. Welcome to the stream. Just got started, did a little bit of cleanup, and we're gonna head to the end and do some work over here. Last weekend I went up to Seattle. Got a sister up there who I hadn't seen in a little bit, and I took the train up and stayed in a nice hotel up there. Had really great weather, and got to hang out with her and do some touristy things. It was very fun. Seattle is an interesting town because it's on, not on the ocean, it's on a sound. So like a big, massive bunch of bays, I guess is how I would describe it. Lots of inlets of water and that sort of thing. So it feels like you're, you know, near water. You are near water, but it's not the ocean. It's very interesting. And it's very Pacific Northwesty, you know, lots of big mountains and lots of big big trees, that kind of thing. Very fun. So here in the end, we have started work on this pretty massive project. We're going to have kind of a tunnel system so we can get to all of the little satellite portals, gateway portals. So I think we're just going to start plugging away at this and see what we can get done over here. This is the design that we've come up with, and I haven't added in all of the andesite yet because I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but I think I really like it. That sort of slightly mottled look, I think looks quite good with the iron and the smooth stone. Believe it or not, I don't have any pets. I like cats and dogs and things like that. I don't live in a very big place, so having like a big dog wouldn't make sense or anything like that. And I'm a little bit allergic, so I can be around them and that kind of thing, but living with one kind of makes my nose go a little bit crazy. Where would I put andesite? That was andesite. Not there. There. Oh, here we go. Diorite, not andesite. Diorite. Let's see. Let's use the stone cutter and make a bunch of walls. And I'm just going to go down one side. What we're doing is we're doing a light and then wall, wall, oops, wall, light, wall, etc., etc. I set the light back one because I want to put a little bit of color in here so we can tell the hallways apart. So like this will be the purple hallway, and then we'll have like another color, because otherwise they're all going to look very much the same, and I think it's going to be easy to get lost. Bloop. And then I set it back one because otherwise the glass texture connects to the light, which looks a little weird, and I like seeing a little bit of that end stone. I think it looks a little bit like moon rock, and I think that's pretty cool. Have another hallway going down here and here. Oop. Oop. Still need to put the lights in here. So today, I'm hoping to maybe stream for maybe an hour and a half today, just because, like I said, it's really warm and I've got my fans on, but I don't have my air conditioner on, and it's gonna start to get pretty warm in here. Here, light, wall, wall, light, wall. Ooh. Nice. All right, and then lights. Guys in here. Lights, lights. Here we go. And have any more purple glass? Not a lot. Oh, I do have some stained glass here. Probably all I've got, huh? Yeah. I get out of it. A lot. Might be okay. Okay. So, I've got two different series that I'm sort of juggling right now. The world that we're in here, this really old world that I started like 4 years ago. This one I'm gonna do, the next episode's gonna be the world tour. And I'm hoping to get that out hopefully next week, but I'm not gonna hold myself to it. I'm gonna kind of do it when it's done. The other series, the newer series with the villagers and that sort of thing, that next episode is gonna be Tuesday, and those will be every Tuesday. So you can look forward to that series dependably on Tuesdays. And then this world, the more mature and kind of late game world, we will kind of do those episodes as they're ready. Let's see. No light down here. That's okay. I think that's okay. Where did I put light here? I should put light here. Well, there's no iron. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna leave the wall here for now. Let's see. The Aid McCullough, what up? Just doing some work in the end. Glad to have you here. I was gonna say, this world, the more late game world, we're gonna start work on, besides the end, we're also gonna work on the amusement park that we've been talking about for a long time. So I'm excited to do that. And then the new series that we've just started with the villagers and everything, I've got almost all of the editing done for Tuesday's episode, and it's a good one. We discover some pretty fun things that I'm excited to share with you all. And I think it's going to be really fun, kind of reworking some of the villages and that sort of thing. What have I done? There we go. One of those there. Cool. Think that hallway is done, right? Let's see. Miss any glass? No. And then from here, this is gonna be the Enderman farm way down there. So we don't have to do anything. This hallway is kind of the old design where it was that really stripy look. We're just gonna leave that as is. This here, I might bump the ceiling up a little bit, and I might put an Enderman head up here just to kind of indicate that that's the farm. This is, just to show everybody what I've been working on, this is the first hallway that we built ages ago. And once we opened up all of the gateway portals, I decided, let's revamp this. So we're actually gonna tear all of this out, build this new hallway system, and it's going to make a lot more sense, and we'll have water elevators up to all of the gateway portals. It's going to be fantastic. Let's see. So now the question is, if this is the purple hallway, do I want it to be purple on the other side? And I don't think I do. I think I want it to be a different color for here. I've still got a lot of work to do, so we'll worry about that later. Let's see. Desperately trying to stay organized. There we go. Let's see. Where was I? Looks like I got iron in, and I got some of the stone, so we need to pick up with the stone. Bloop. Yeah, we haven't done any of the stone down there. Okay, so let's make some slabby things. Slabbity slabs. Okay, that should be plenty for now. Let's see. Up and over. Stone. Right? Yes. Gotta remember my own design here. And then we put a couple blocks like that. Cool. Cool. My favorite kind of wolf. Man, that's a great question. You know, I haven't actually run into all of them yet, so I don't know if that's going to change my opinion as far as like where they are. You know, that kind of thing. I've only seen, I think, 2 types of wolves in the wild in Minecraft. What have I done here? Mess up my design. Yes, I did. Okay. Sure. And I don't know all their names either, but some of the darker wolves are really cool looking, I think. And then the wolf that you see in the savanna biomes, the kind of spotty one, is a cool looking wolf as well. So, yeah, I'm excited to track them all down and see if I can some pets in that way. Let's see, what for the theme park? I'm not sure I understand the question. Theme park, we're gonna build on the big giant mushroom island that we found a few episodes ago. I think it's going to be a cool space to build because we don't have to worry so much about lighting and that kind of thing. Not a lot spawns on the mushroom islands, so that'll be kind of fun. It is a big enough mushroom island that I think we can actually do kind of like Disneyland, how they have like different themed areas. So I think we'll have, like a adventure part and a fantasy part and maybe a spooky part and that kind of thing. I think it'll be fun. And then as far as rides, when you think of an amusement park, they usually have some sort of theming to them and that sort of thing. But I'm wondering if I should do like when you go to a carnival, there's games besides rides, and games are very fun to build in Minecraft using redstone and stuff like that. So maybe we will do sort of an amusement park / carnival sort of situation. We'll see how it goes as we start plugging away at it. But it is going to be a big project. I used to play on a SMP server with some other folks, and I did a little tiny carnival there. Had a couple of rides, nothing really crazy. There was a roller coaster that was pretty awesome, and then there was like a little parkour course and a maze, and then there were a bunch of games. One of them was an archery game, one had to do with snowballs and trying to knock chickens onto pressure plates, things like that. And it was very fun. There was a token system, so you would pay for tokens, and then you'd use the tokens on the rides and the games, and you could redeem the tokens for prizes. Since I am on a single-player world now, I don't need to do all of that. The rides and everything would be very fun. I don't really need to do all the tokens and admission because it's just me. So I'm excited to get to work on that. And I have a couple of ideas that people have given me of things that we could do as far as like attractions and that sort of thing. But I am open to more. Because like I said, it's a big, big island. We leave off right here. Oops. Every once in a while, I don't know if you all can see it, but these little laggy moments where there's like a little bit of a frame rate drop. I don't know if it's that I'm just streaming. I don't know if it's that my world is so gigantic. It's laggy. I don't know if it's one of my new sodium or lithium mods or that kind of thing. Who knows? Nice. Okay. Some great there, and one there. Okay, so that gets us down to this intersection here, where there's going to be a couple more hallways. I think it's the same design. Yeah. Here, where the water elevators will be, I'll figure this out later. Bloop. I remember what I did for the intersection. Go look. Do. Let's see. We did. Okay, we raised it up a little bit, and we just did smooth deep slate. Okay, that's easy. So somewhere. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Great. And what did I do? Up. These were that. And then on the ceiling, I just did a slabby thing. These. Put a light in the middle. I can't remember what that looked like. Let's go look again. Okay, so just dark all the way around. Got it. Well, howdy, Duggles. Nice to have you on the stream. Mostly just been poking around in the end, getting the end project done. Ooh, my boots. Almost had it. Yikes. We'll heal those up. This is gonna be like that, and more there. Okay, yeah, let's run down to the Enderman farm and fix that. I didn't even notice. Duggles, I know you are in my neck of the woods. Are you air conditioned? Are you keeping cool? I've got my air conditioner off right now. Let me do a test. I want to see how loud this is on the stream. It's not appropriate, even with my little noise gate. That's too much. Oh man, I miss my boots. Them so much. Why am I so slow? Why am I like this? Oh, it's probably... Yeah. Never mind, I know what's up. Usually when I make a world, I end up making an Enderman farm. Boots, get on the feet. There we go. Because the Enderman farm is a great way to get a lot of XP and mend up your tools and weapons and armor and all that. But, I don't know if all of you have seen this, there's a new potion that is called Infestation or Infested. And when you put this potion on somebody and they take damage, they make silverfish. So when you're in the trial chambers and somebody has the infested potion and they get damaged, it adds silverfish to the battle, which is annoying and fun and all that. So anyway, here's what you do. You get this infested potion, which all it is I think stone is all you need to brew it. And you put it on an allay. And the thing with an allay is they can take a ton of damage and they naturally have regeneration, so they don't ever really die, which is awful. No more awful than what I'm doing right now, I suppose. But it's a great way to get XP. You just get tons and tons of silverfish from the allay taking damage over and over. So I think in the new series, when we decide we want an XP farm, we might need to try one of those. See how that goes. Because that sounds pretty fun, pretty interesting. I've seen a couple people build them, and some of the designs are smarter than others, in my opinion, as far as being automated or easy to manage. But I haven't found like the perfect design yet. Get rid of those. How am I doing? Boots is good. Anything else need to be healed? Oh, this pick needs the love. Yeah, those 100-degree days were gnarly. I had to kind of orchestrate the fan slash air conditioner slash when do I open the windows kind of thing to keep it cool enough to sleep. Come on. Do. Yeah, the updates are no joke. Like, they add things in sometimes that really kind of change the mechanics and all that. Did I miss anything? No, we're good for now. Let's run back down here. The trial chambers, which are kind of the main thing from this latest update, have really been cool. They're a fun structure, and I can imagine because they scale, you know, the more people you've got, the more monsters you get, that they would be fun on a server with a group. The loot is really great. I did. Okay, let's back there. Let's put you there. Okay. And the trial chambers in an old world are kind of hard to find because you got to go find, you know, unloaded chunks or places you haven't been before. Oh, how I missed those blocks. Plop. Plop. But, yeah, they are not like miserable, but they are, in my opinion, appropriately difficult. So early game, you know, they are a bit of a challenge and pretty rewarding. Like I was saying, you get neat loot out of them. The addition of the ominous potion, so you can kind of make it more difficult when you want, I think is a really cool thing. But yeah, I'm pretty jazzed with the update. Knock these guys out, because I want that to be endstone. Stone, endstone, endstone. Nice. Oh yeah. So you haven't even messed around with the armor trims and stuff. They're cool. You know, you can really kind of tweak and customize your armor, especially if you use armor for decorating. It's a really nice little touch. Some of them are pretty easy to find, like the ones in the shipwrecks. You can kind of find a lot of those, and it's a good looking one in my opinion. It's one of the better looking armor trims. Where did my block go? There it is. Some other ones are a little more tricky to find. And then there's the pottery sherds and the whole architecture thing, which is fun as well. I did clear out a ancient ruin? Trail ruin. The ones you find kind of half buried. And that was tedious, but pretty neat. Adds a lot of history and kind of that lore feeling. Pop. All the new wolves, like we were just talking about. What's going on here? And then you got your wolf armor now, which I haven't messed around with much. As far as like, does it make the wolf more useful as far as like bringing in into battle? I don't know that. You can dye the wolf armor, so you can kind of differentiate them a little bit more than just their collar. So kind of some fun stuff I think that they've added. Let's think about this for a minute. This is purple for some reason, I decided. The opposite of purple. Green? Orange? I don't think I have either. Nope. Okay, we won't worry about the glass right now. Do one more of these. The other thing with the armor trims, there's one trim that you find in the Bastion Remnants, where all the Hoglins live in the Nether, and it's called a Netherite upgrade, I think. And that is what you need to add Netherite to your diamond armor. So it made Netherite armor way more expensive, because you need one of these for every piece of armor. And you can duplicate them, but I think they cost like 6 diamonds each to duplicate. So you got to make your diamond armor, then get this armor trim thing to put netherite on it, plus the netherite, plus diamonds to do that. So it got way more expensive, which I'm not entirely opposed to. I think it's cool to have some things that are hard to get. You know, it shouldn't be that everybody has netherite all the time, you know? So similarly, this new weapon they added, the mace, seems to be a little tricky to get. I have not found one yet. And then you have to get the enchantments for the mace. They're tricky to get too. So I think it's fun. Makes for a very rare thing. Oh yeah, I need a light. Do I got a light? I do got a light. Let's see. That? Sure. Okay. I think we're good up to here, except for the colorful glass, which we will figure out. New. Okay, more slabs. Getting there. Only getting there. Yes, you are absolutely right, Douglas. I was thinking about that the other day because every time they do something, you know, like a mob vote, or on Bedrock they have the marketplace where you can actually add all kinds of stuff, all kinds of features and mobs, and just really kind of change the game a lot. Almost like approved mods almost. And I saw a comment where somebody was like, why don't you just add this to the game? And, you know, obviously they have to make money and pay these people to develop and support the game. So, you know, you can't fault them for that. But then I was thinking, like, to your point, it's still free. You know, I bought this game ages ago and it is still being supported and getting free updates. And what if, because there is no marketplace for Java, it's only Bedrock. But what if they did add everything? You know what I mean? Like all these add-on mobs and things like that, but the updates cost money. How would that go? I don't know. I personally would pay for an update if they just added everything. You know what I mean? I think that's worthwhile, and it's a cool game, and so I don't mind supporting it in that way. I've not spent a lot of time in Bedrock. It feels different. If you spend a lot of time in Java, things just feel different. Like the way you mine blocks, the way you move, the way that the mobs move and all that. It's not exactly the same, which is weird, but it is what it is. So I'm curious how that'll go. You know, will they support both Bedrock and Java forever? If it turns into a, you know, situation where, you know, there is this marketplace where you can pay to add whatever you want. I mean, I think that's a cool thing. I don't know why people get so bent out of shape. But, yeah. Free updates are incredible, and they do a good job. You know, they add features and they add mechanics. Sometimes they add features to things that have been in the game for a while, which I think is smart and cool. You know, adding new functionality to things. My favorite type of wolf, I don't know. I haven't seen them all yet in person. If I had to guess which wolf was my favorite, I think the dark one, the kind of black one that you find in the old growth forests. I think that's a pretty cool looking wolf. But I also like the one that's in the savannah, the really kind of spotty and fancy looking one. I think it's pretty cool too. Let's see what I'm missing. Seeing more of them. On all of them. Plop, plop. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna run and grab something to drink because it is getting warm in here. And then we will finish up this hallway. We'll probably run back to the overworld, grab some glass, either green or orange, depending on what I've got. We'll finish that up, and then we might call that a stream. So yeah, let me take a break. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Okay, we are back. Let's see here. Run down here, finish this guy up, and get some glass. I don't think you can dye the wolves themselves. You can definitely dye the wolf armor. And I'm glad they gave us that ability, because I think that's nice personalization, nice customization thing. And you can tell everybody's wolves apart. Let's see. Okay, we'll figure that part out later. I have lights on me. I do. Okay. Good down here. Great. Oh, the glass. We could maybe do it yellow. Let's see, I definitely have tons of yellow dye, so that would not be hard. Okay, then over the walls, pop, pop. I have not more carpet? Let's see. You're all right. Oh, oops. Go. Wall up. Great. Okay. Good up to yeah, and then block off the edge. Fantastic. Okay, let's run back to the overworld, see if I can find some glass. Let's see, am I gonna live stream on the new series? Not immediately. The things that because it's very new, the things I get done, I really want to kind of share with people in the episodes. Once we maybe get a little bit more farther along, I might do some streaming on there. This world that we're in is so developed, you know, it's so late game. We have so much. I feel like streaming is kind of a fun way to hang out and do some things here. But yeah, the new series, I think I'm going to stick to episodes for the first part until we get a little bit more established. Ooh, getting hungry here. Let's eat the chicken. Chicken. There we go. Okay. Some stuff away just so I don't lose anything or forget anything. Up. We have some glass over here. Let's grab the glass. And one last thing I wanted to do is put the smooth deep slate in at the end here. Soup. Half slabs, weren't they? There we go. Okay. Let's go get some colorful glass. Elevator up. I had mentioned earlier in the stream that I installed the Better Animations mod because they finally updated it for 1.21. The Endermen are so funny when they walk. Anyway, can't remember where I set my spawn. Oh, the old base. Hello, cat. I should. A ton of yellow dye up here. Dye goes here. Yellow. I can always make more. Yeah. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Can't remember how many I needed. Start here. Go like that. Yeah, that should be a ton. Die back. And run back. Okay, do I need anything else before we go back? I don't have any more soul sand, do I? Or soul soil, no. Okay. Let's go back to end. Zoom. Yeah, when you get real deep into a world, you get really spoiled by how fast you can move. I think in the new series, I'm going to avoid Elytra for a long time. Because one thing I'm thinking about is connecting all the villages. I want to connect them using, you know, like roads and things like that. So I think horse travel might be a fun thing. I've tried the rail travel in this world. We built the city, we built a subway, and it's a little boring sitting in a minecart. Yeah, the Hall of Fame, where all the names are and everything, that will be part of the world tour that I'm working on for this world. And so yeah, you will definitely be included in that one. All right. So this is our purple hallway. And this, our yellow hallway. Oop. Intersection. Sides of the glass, I might add one more accent just to sell the color. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, just something every so often to add a little bit more color. Because like from here, you can't tell what color the hallway is. When you're in it, you definitely see the yellow in your periphery, and I think that looks great. It'd be nice from the end of the hallway to just see a little speckle of color throughout. So yeah, that's gonna be a nice touch as well. See, glass was not in here, not in there, it was in there. Let's put it back there. So disorganized in this space here. Okay, well, I feel great about that. Oh, you haven't seen the subway? Yeah, during the world tour, I'll definitely talk about that because it was a big undertaking. It's all automated, so you just push a button, hop in the car, takes you to whatever station you want to go to. And I designed the stations to sort of mimic some of the real world stations that I've seen, like in Chicago or New York or things like that. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. At the end of this hallway, that's where the Enderman farm is. The end of this hallway, it's just going to be a dead end because, you know, that's where the hallway ends. What would be a nice end here? Probably just more of the smooth stone. There's no light here. Oh, maybe we could put a light in the end. This here. Can't remember. Let's run down to the other end here and check out what I did. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. The world tour, it's gonna be a 2-episode thing, just because the world is so big. So we'll start off with the spawn chunks, and then we'll kind of expand to some of the old bases and things like that. Okay, so on this end, we've got a water elevator that'll be here, and then one little chunk of blocks, and then an end piece. So that's what we're gonna do on the other end as well. Zoom. Yeah, I've started work on the world tour, it's a lot. So I'm working as quick as I can, but I hope it'll be out next week. What I want to do here. I think I want to do that and that. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Yeah, I could label them. I kind of want to just do the color so that I don't have signs, because I think the signs wouldn't look as good. Let's see, it was 1 here, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Man, I do not like the void. Boop, boop, boop. Ugh. Oh, one of those. That just so I can place a block in there. Those, one of those. Oops. Ooh. Okay. Okay. And oh shoot, now I want that block back. There we go. You don't really need the soul soil here because there's nowhere to go. We'll use stone to one right there. And then we will this plop, 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 plop. And maybe we'll put a light there. Maybe we won't. We will. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. The Ender Dragon is scary at first. Once you get the hang of what it does, you know, like its patterns and what to avoid and that kind of thing, it's a little easier. Trick is to be prepared, you know, make sure you have everything you need, because if you end up in the dragon fight and you're not prepared, you're in a lot of trouble, because there's not really any way to get back unless the dragon gets you. I don't know what I want to put in. Oh, I know what would look good for now. Do this. I don't know if I love it, but we're gonna leave that for now. Dark. Let's get kind of dark. I don't know. We're gonna just leave it for now. Okay. Oh, good. What happened here? How does that happen? How do I do that? Nope. Grab a slab. I've seen people, like on Hermitcraft, they flooded the end island and then they fought the dragon from boats, which was pretty silly, but like I said, once you kind of get a hang of its behavior and patterns, you can kind of work around that and do it in a pretty measured way. long as you avoid the dragon, it can't really hurt you. You know, it'll fire fireballs, but you just walk around those. The thing that's really dangerous is the Enderman. Because while you're trying to fight this dragon, you inadvertently make eye contact with the Enderman, and then you have to deal with them. And dealing with them while there's this big thing that wants to knock you off the island or spit fire at you, that can be tricky. Okay, I feel good about that. Oh yeah, do I have a few gray carpets? There's more gray wool. Nice. Give me gray carpet. So we will end up with a little crossway here of carpet. This will come down here. I'm going to take the carpet all the way to the end just so it looks consistent, but again, we're never going to come down here, so we don't need to have the soul soil. My favorite color is probably blue. You wear a lot of blue. So yeah, I had to pick a color. I'm going to go with blue. Okay, that is basically 2 hallways done. There's going to be another major hallway here and here that will look almost exactly like these 2 hallways. And then there's going to be a couple of crossways here and down at the other end. And I haven't decided if I want to do connections between those further down. We'll see how long it takes us. I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. It definitely looks space station to me, like an old 1960s space station kind of idea. So, pretty awesome. Let's see, is there anything else I need to do? No, I think I'm good. I think with the last little bit of the stream, one thing I want to do is I want to tear out some of this old hallway. I don't know if I'm going to fill this in or not. You know, we're never probably going to ever look at it again, so it doesn't really matter. My only thought was we might get Endermen spawning in here, which I don't know if I care. And so another thought I had is I could just go in and like flood this with water and then they wouldn't spawn in here. We'll see. Only question as far as like, do we need Endermen here or not is like, are they noisy? You know? Personal question, you can ask. Whether or not I answer, that's a different question. Yeah, I forgot I had all these end rods over here. That's going to be nice to get more end rods back. So long to put it all together, not very long to take it all apart. away. Those. Oh, oh, yep. Okay, some soul sand, which I'll probably put in cross section here just so I don't forget. Oh. As far as the 2 series, I'm a little conflicted. Like today's Saturday. So yesterday was the first Friday that I haven't released an episode in like 4 years, which is crazy. Crazy to be so regimented and so dedicated to a thing. But I decided when I did the new series, that was going to be the primary focus. And this world, while I wouldn't end it, would take back burner. You know, it'd be the secondary season or series. And so it's a little bittersweet because I've spent so much time here. Oops, don't show my trunk borders. Don't show my hitboxes. There we go. And then, you know, being an adult person with a job and all that, doing 2 series at all is a lot. So I'm trying to have a good attitude about that and figure out what's the right cadence for all of that. As far as the new world, it is really fun to go back to worrying about food and hoping you find diamonds and stuff like that. It's a totally different game compared to when you have everything. So yeah, the new series has been really refreshing, very cool. Well, thank you about the music. I'm working on some new stuff. All the time I'm working on new music. You can find it all on Spotify and Apple Music. You want to listen to it when you're not watching a stream or a video. But yeah, it's something I really enjoy doing. Some of the early Minecraft music I did was a little bit more jazzy, and some of the later stuff has gotten a little bit more dancey, techno-y. So I go through different moods, so who knows what the next batch will be like. But I think it's fun to have original music. Okay, we got all this to do yet as far as tearing it out. Let's tear out this side here as well, just to be consistent. This will really help us out when we start building some of the other hallways. Learnings. Talk about learnings. What did I learn in this world? Well, I learned a lot about video making in general. It's funny to go back and watch some of the early videos that I made and compare them. My edits are a lot tighter and that sort of thing, and I'm still working on that. I overshare as far as the builds and everything. Sometimes it just makes sense to do a wipe and go, and there, the build is done. But some people like to watch, you know, the blocks get placed and that kind of thing, so I get it. And of course the time lapses are very fun. One thing I realized early on is that we often use the villagers as just a resource. And one thing that's interesting about Minecraft is, you know, everything has a personality and an AI and that kind of thing. And I wanted to treat the villagers a little bit more like co-players, you know, like give them some nice things in exchange for the books and other trades that they'll end up giving me. So yeah, this new series is going to be very focused on the villagers. What else? You know, I typically am a farmer as far as like redstone. Let's make a farm for the thing. I want to see how trading goes as far as getting certain things from the villagers. Yeah, I don't know. You can keep doing the things you're good at over and over and over, and that's fine, I suppose. Like, I'm not great at fighting. You know, like the trial chambers have been very, very tricky and nerve-wracking because I am not great at combat. How old am I? I just had a birthday, last week, and I just turned 51, believe it or not. Been playing Minecraft for probably almost 10 of those years. It's pretty crazy to think about too. Let's see, I'm just gonna leave this hallway like this, I think, but I am gonna put some torches down because I know that Endermen don't particularly care for bright spots. Hopefully that will limit how many of them are spawning in here. Fantastic. Okay, we did good today. We've got 2 of the hallways basically done. 2 of the big hallways. We got 2 more big hallways, and then we have 4 little hallways, I'm gonna call them. They're just as big. Still thinking about a little pop of color, maybe on the floor or on the ceiling. We'll see, we'll maybe try that on the next stream. In the future, I don't know when, maybe a month or 2, I might be changing my days off. So instead of a Saturday stream, I might do a Sunday stream, but I'll keep y'all posted about that. And yeah, it's good. This is going to be very fun. And then once we get all these hallways done and we build all the water elevators up to the gateway portals, then we can explore all of those. So I think that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank y'all for popping in on the stream. I really appreciated the company and hanging out and all that. I'm going to turn my air conditioner back on and enjoy some cold beverages and cold air. Tuesday, look out for the Empire Let's Play episode, and then hopefully, like I said, next week I'll get the first of the world tour for the old Legacy Let's Play world posted for y'all to check out. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.